don't know if you heard any of that. You may have done if you picked it up on Carol's microphone, but I had mine switched off. So I was just saying that we've arrived at Etruria, and now this is the junction onto the Caldon.
And I'm straight into a lock by the looks of it, I think. Or is that for the museum?
No, that's to carry straight on the Trent and Mersey.
Where the bollards are there.
No, that's probably more. I don't know, might be.
It might be for the mooring for the museum.
This canal continues up for quite a way through Stoke-on-Trent, really, until we. Diesel coming out again all of a sudden.
It narrows at this side, love. I don't know whether it's the same at your side.
So we're on the Caldon. Another new canal.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. So we're just passing a statue of James Brindley, or what we think is James Brindley. Oh, it is.
It
Written
is.
on the column at the bottom. Who was the builder of the Trent and Mersey Canal. Alright, buddy.
Morning.
I take it you didn't want to stand in sludge then? Bloody hell. It's a bit nippy, kid.
I do this every day, so I'm used to it. I'm the famous Rob the Lock. I go up and down the canal all over on a bike. Hello!
Quick camera. Right, that's us through the staircase, the two vessel staircase, two chamber staircase, with the assistance of a Rob the Lock.
Yes.
Thank you, Rob.
Obviously, it's quite famous.
Yes, the famous Rob the Lock.
Yes. He does quite a few boater services, actually.
Yeah.
He does shopping for boaters and all sorts of things.
Right, entrepreneurial of him, really.
It's going to be a service list: boat moving, stroke boat blacking, locks, laundry, shopping service, and getting water.
We'll put his card up. Picture
Yes,
of his card.
Rob the Lock. There.
Yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen. But
Whichever
that was
way.
a help. So we've got one more coming up in a corner or two, I think. One more lock. Well, two more locks to do. One in a corner or two, and then I think we've got a bit of a stretch before we get to engine lock, which is the one that we're mooring above. Stop from clanging into edges on this canal. So at this point I thought I ought to explain a little bit about what's going on. Unfortunately the cameras weren't running, but as you might be able to tell from the state of the blue box, we've actually hit the bridge in front. Bridge 9 on the Caldon Canal, please beware. So whilst we were moving relatively slowly, the momentum of the boat took us forward and pushed the box backwards. Unfortunately, inside the box was a can of blue paint, and as you can see on the table here, the blue paint is split open and is pouring all over the roof of the boat at this point. Much use of kitchen roll and frantic running around, we managed to stem the flow a little bit and get things more and more under control as time passed on. In time we realised that the damage consisted of the bottom section of the blue box being broken, a planter, the first solar panel you can see was folded backwards, and we'd also damaged a couple of the mushroom vents. As you can see here, the box is quite heavy and Carol was struggling a little bit, and to compound matters another boat had pulled up behind us at this point, and we were kind of blocking the way. So the pressure was on to get the thing low enough or moved forward so that we could get under the bridge and then just moor alongside in order to put everything back in order. Eventually, after disconnecting the solar panels and through brute force and willpower as much as anything, we managed to move the box forward, inching it over the top of the anchor and getting it to sit down on the roof so that we were low enough to get under. I've been trying to consider a way since this to build a mechanism that would make it easier to move that box forward and put less strain on our aging bones. At this point we'd got quite a lot of stuff out of the box strewn along the side of the towpath, dripping in blue paint and far enough out of the way so pedestrians could get past, but it was all a bit of a mess, so we needed to get back in order to clear up the chaos that we'd caused. As you can see, even with the top layer of the box dropped down, it was still very tight under the bridge. And I think probably I should have taken the chimney top off as well, but brain was in a bit of a fizz at this point and we were just keen to get through and get to the edge and out of everybody's way. They've gone under just. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. We'll put it on rings and I'll come back and clean bank up. I suppose these things are sent to educators, and over the last 3 years of having the boat we'd not hit anything significant in the past, and it has made me a lot more wary of the bridges. As we were travelling the rest of the Caldon, I was acutely aware of looking whether we were going to fit under the bridges. To be fair, Bridge 9 proved to be the lowest one on the navigation that we came across. However, we now have a new respect for the possibility of hitting these things and maybe taking the decision to pause earlier. No. caught any of that. I did flick the camera on, but the battery went flat. On bridge 9 of the Caldon, I made a mistake and we hit the solar panel box that we had taken off to get through Harecastle tunnel and then put back on at this end. We hit the bridge with it and it's caused some mayhem, to be honest, because there was a tin of blue paint in there, what we painted the box with. So the blue paint split open, the lower box timbers have all been smashed. It's bent the solar panel brackets on the first of the 3 fixed solar panels. Amazingly, the solar panels are fitted on top of the top tier of the box, seem to have survived. But it smashed the blue paint into pieces, which meant paint was dripping all over the place. As you can see, I'm covered in paint. So, bit of a cock up really. My fault. It's gonna go, it ain't gonna go, it's gonna go, it ain't gonna go, and by the time I'd made the decision I couldn't stop the boat quick enough. So we hit it, not going hugely fast, but obviously the 20 tons doesn't stop in a rush, and the wood paid the price. So did one of Carol's planters, that seemed to have taken a bit of a hit as well. Carol's just at a swing bridge here, so we're just trying to I don't know where she is, and I ain't got any walkie-talkies because we're all a bit out of sorts. I can hear the siren going, so I think that'll be us going through the swing bridge. I'll just turn it round so you can see it.